What's happening? It's Easter Sunday, and I've gone on my walk. I've hit the gym, and today I'm doing a video where I wanted to sort of relate it to Easter and the time that we have off to sort of chill, reflect, and sort of not worry about the problems that we experienced last week, last year, last month. Today I'm going to discuss how we can't rewatch our lives again, and we've got to live day to day, presently, and sort of all the little ins and outs of what makes not being able to watch our lives so good. Obviously, we can't watch our lives. We have not got a camera on us 24/7 unless we're $1 million streamer. And also, are they watching them streams back? No. So no one's watching their lives back really. So the first thing I will say is that in this space, this void, there's a stillness of now. And when you sort of just live presently, the world slows down, especially on days like these bank holiday weekends, the 4 day weekends where there's no work for 4 days and there's just like nothingness, chill. There's a few football games and there's a few beers flowing around and there's a lot of chilling, but it's slowed right down. It's a 4 day weekend for a reason because it's an extended break where instead of having 2 days to chill, you've got four. You go out in town, and although the pub gardens might be busy after midday, the streets are quiet. There's less cars on the road. There's less people like moving around because they're using that time to chill. In life, we're gifted time, and it's time that isn't there to be wasted. It's there to be sort of noticed and savoured. Where when we have that time to ourselves, we have to really think about how how much am I using this time worthy, and how much am I sort of still thinking about work. This stillness it doesn't come often. It's quite a rare thing to have, and we have to sort of remember that this moment won't come again. Like if we're living presently and something's happening, this moment is only going to happen today rather than sort of often. And in this moment, it's precious because it's not extraordinary. It's just the now of life. We also have to think in our lives as well. Why does this moment that we've come across matter? And it's because we spend our whole lives thinking about what's next rather than what's presently happening in our lives. And we have to embrace the ordinary. And with this, what we maybe didn't notice before is what really holds the magic of our lives. We've also got to look at it that there's no rewinds on our life. There's no replays. Sometimes you could be the mascot of the football, and your parents could have recorded it on the TV, and then you've always got that moment where you're walking out with the players on your TV until Sky go, actually no, let's get rid of these recordings because they're old. There's no play again button on life, and even our best days of our entire lives become memories, photos, where that's all we've really got to look back on them. And you can't relive them, obviously. But even our worst days, you don't get to fix them. You don't get that opportunity to fix them in a day. First of all, there's not enough hours. Second of all, life doesn't want you to. It's a lesson. Like we said yesterday, it's a lesson. It's not there to be fixed. And when we can't fix these, the only thing we can do is grow from these bad days to go, I don't want this to happen again. I'm going to experience bad days. But a day like this, my worst day ever, I really don't want this to happen again. So what could I do differently? This is why presence is the power in our life. It's the electric ball of power. That's all we have. And it's what we need to sort of live the most fulfilling, optimistic life. We also have to approach the angle of gratitude. And I think gratitude is how we see clearly. Gratitude isn't a thing to be loud. It's also not a thing of like the level of performance you're at. It's sort of it's the quiet in noticing what matters. And you don't need to be grateful. You just need to be self-aware, which is one of the it's probably my top word in life. We've got to be self-aware of ourselves and others. Gratitude, what it says that in our life is that even if it isn't everything, it's something. And that something is enough. We just don't know it. We just don't want it to we don't want it to be enough. That's the thing. We don't want it to be enough. We always want more. But sometimes we've just got to be grateful for what we have in the first place. Every ending in a story, in our life, in motion, every ending holds a new beginning. And in these endings, the next part is about how am I going to now rebuild off the back of this ending? How am I going to then get the beginning and rebuild on what's already there? In the darkest moments in our lives, light will always shine through. When the sun goes down, it's always going to come up the next day, no matter what. Pain doesn't have to sort of hold that fear in our life. And neither does loss. We have to feel this pain at the end to then go. You think about it more, don't you? You go, damn, and then off the back of this pain and loss, it becomes a more structured reason of thinking where you go, yeah, I took this for granted. I wasn't grateful, and now whilst maybe I've lost something that I loved, at least I'm still here. Our story is the one that keeps going. We've also got to be here for it. We've also got to be here, present. Life won't ever be perfect, but it's already meaningful. It's not about doing everything. It's about being here, present for something. And the things of life, you don't get to watch it again. So live it.